friends. Good night. 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 Good night to one and all. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. I grew up in a place called Hater City, where there's Shayla and Delicia. Yes, I grew up in a place called Atlanta. Well. So, what we have tonight is a bunch of hater. We have a bunch of people that are drinking the haterade. And you know what? Wayne is right to do this right now because the truth is, Delicia is on a trip to spoil this party. Delicia has a plan. Does Delicia have a plan to spoil this? Delicia has a plan. I'm telling y'all to spoil this. Like I said before, Delicia have a plan to spoil this. Y'all know this was coming. I showed y'all the signs from before, and I showed y'all what Delicia is trying to do. Watch what's going on because Delicia is going for Wayne. It's not Iman. It is Wayne she's going for. Take the win out of your mind. Mary, thank you very much for renewing the membership. Let's go.
My honey pot. Honey pot. And I know I've kind of said this over and over, but I'm saying it in a different way each time, and I'm going to keep reminding you. I need you to make me a promise.
Okay.
That whatever you feel, I don't never want you to hold back your emotions. I don't never want you to hold back your feelings, even your tongue at this point in my life. You can talk, and if whatever you feel, speak it, because you don't got to hold nothing in.
Mm-hmm.
But please make me a promise to not let nobody else get in your head. Don't let no friends or nobody get in your mind and the world get in your mind for us.
Now, the reason why Wayne is pushing this is because Wayne actually has seen the play already. It's like you've sat down and you've watched a play and you've seen the play. The men know if you play football, American football, and you know that, you know what I mean, the quarterback is going to pass it to a particular receiver. You've seen the play dial up before and you're on defense. You've seen the play. You know the play. So is either you're going to jam him at the line of scrimmage, because the moment he runs by you, he's going to be wide open and it's a touchdown. That's exactly what's going on right here. So Wayne knows. Wayne knows exactly what Delicia is doing. He's seen these plays a number of times. A number of times. And him knows, say, Tamira's about to mess it up. He knows that she has two girls who are not the best in the world. Right? Now, as to if she's a 3 or 4, that is yet to be seen, because that's really what he's saying. Hey, you are around a bunch of 3 or 4s. Be very, very careful. The problem is that Wayne was never going to treat Delicia the way he treats Tamira. So she's jealous, rightly so. But she was never getting that treatment Tamira is getting. She wasn't. Wayne has experience and enough relationship to know how it will go. Because by now he's seen the Amber thing work out. He knew what was happening to Amber. He saw what happened to Piara. He's seen this before. When you see it, you just see it, you know. She got the wrong woman around her, exactly. And birds of a feather flock together. She have the wrong crowd. And this is what happens when you have the wrong crowd. She needs to go back for her friend Latoya. She needs to stick close to Latoya. Does she need to call Latoya? Does she need to call Latoya? At least Latoya is a friend that I can trust. Yes or no? Does she need to call Latoya? Anyways, let's run. Give me our take.
Because I already got to fight the world to hunt and provide for my family and for us. Then please don't have me come home and have to fight that same energy.
I can keep that promise as long as you keep the promise that you made to me.
That's gaslighting. You can keep that promise as long as you keep the next promise. No, just keep the promise there and you'll be okay. Just keep that promise. They say, you just keep that promise. As long as I'm not fighting anything at all, I'll be happy at home. You don't need to worry yourself. It's a lesson. What Tamira is getting is a lesson in keeping a man. The lesson is this. As long as you keep me happy, trust me, I'm going to stay with you. I'm going to stay with you. I will stay with you through the ups and the downs. I will stay with you when no one else is around. When the dark clouds arrive, I will stay by your side. I know we'll be all right. That's it. That the man I try to tell her right now.
See, nobody said I wasn't gonna keep that promise, but the people that's in
You
your
remember
ear,
what you said? You're
what?
not gonna play with me?
Here we go again. It's gaslighting. It's gaslighting. This tells me that she's about to mess it up. I'm telling you right now, it feels like Tamira is about to mess it up. This is just gaslighting. Unnecessary. Tamira knows the type of person that Shayla is, and she supports Shayla in her mess and never once reached out to Amber. Tamira will get karma for her support for Shayla. Exactly. Because anything Shayla touches turns to brass. Turns to brass. You need Latoya at this moment, but she don't have them friendly. Latoya is who she should be sticking by. At least Latoya would have given her some solid enough advice. She's going to blow it. The other woman is going to turn her against Wayne because she turned down Wayne because of Shayla's mouth. See? See what she do to Amber? It's the same thing. It's the same. Shayla's done this before. Shayla has. Listen to me. The date for $50,000 is one of the most. This is what I keep saying. The date. This date that Wayne has provided Honeypot with is a wonderful date. Because imagine a man gives you a date that he shows you everything. He opens the playbook to you and show you what's going to come. And he shows you how. And by the way, a lot of times men do this. Women just don't realize that men are doing this, but we open the playbook and show you the playbook. We show you exactly what buttons to press. And you press the wrong button. You press the wrong button. He opened the $50,000 and he opens the playbook to her. Open the playbook. She saw everything. Everything. She can see everything. We see y'all's comments. She should have her other friends, her other real friends. They're not jealous of her. They're just not. They are not. Well, hey, she getting close. Tamara will not tell D everything. No, Mike told her not to tell their business, and she did. She's not listening. She is another Amber, and she's about. And listen to me, I can't worry about two Amber right now. Me only can. I can't worry about two Amber right now. So you up now. You see if she lose Wayne, what I don't want to hear is I don't want to hear how much of a dog Wayne is. If she loses Wayne over these things, I don't want to hear how much of a dog Wayne is because of that. Me go hear say my dog and all sorts of different things. That's what I'm going to hear. And then women are going to blame him again, even when him not wrong.
And I'm not.
Okay then.
But I need a chance with not being judged. I just want you to keep believing that.
Do I make you feel like I'm judging you?
Nah, but I just know when you listen to people, it's some kind of get in your brain. It's like advertisement. That's why they put commercials out. We think, oh, we ain't pay attention to that, but we end up buying stuff and it popping up on our phone. So I just want to, please.
Listen, Wayne. If you don't give me a reason not to believe in you.
Again, listen to how she's arguing this and she now realize what he's saying. You see, this is what you call bullheadedness. This is what you call stubbornness. What you call okay. Again, she has already shown me that basically she's going to fall. Tamara has shown me that she's going to. I'm going to tell you exactly why, but let me get y'all's thing. Tamara is actually overwhelmed by the treatment that Wayne is showing her, and I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. Tamara is showing me. Tamara is showing signs that she is going to lose. I'm telling you right now. She already is showing me signs that she's going to lose. I wish she didn't tell them her and Wayne love life. I wish she didn't, but she's already showing me signs that she's going to lose. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but me just see it already. I already can see it. I'm telling y'all, me already can see it. Me can see the writing on the wall. It's just there. You're showing me that you're going to lose. She would have to surprise me. She have to pull one out of left field for me. Tamir is going to have to pull one out of left field, but I've already seen this play many times, and she's already showing me. She don't have the confidence. Thank you very much, Nanya. Nanya, you hit the nail right on the head. She coming in not confident, and you can't come into a star not confident because you're going to get touted by other women. What are you going to do when them start tout you? She already showed me so she can feel. She's already shown me so she can feel. It's just it's what it is. This is what it is. Nanya, you are absolutely correct. You can't. The low self esteem can't work. Based on how she's talking to Wayne right now, she's showing me that she's not even ready. Hope she doesn't lose already, eh? But she didn't come like she lose already. Now she bringing Shayla and Delicia around, and she just started hang with them. But Latoya has been with her, been a real friend forever, and she hasn't even met. They never meet Wayne yet. They haven't even met Wayne. This is too big for her. The lights have shown too bright. Maybe Wayne is too much of a man for Tamir. Maybe Tamir needs to go back for street dudes because maybe that's you see, ladies. That's what I show you. Some women just can't shine under the bright lights. Maybe is that what it is? Is Tamira? Is the moment too big? Is the moment too big for Tamira? That's the question. Because we've already seen a Tamira before, and yes or no, we have already seen a Tamira, guys. Like Nanya said, confidence. Listen to me. Is the moment too big? Latoya has encouraged her to do it, but the other friends didn't want her to do it, and that's why someone says this is something I got as a principle that I guide myself by. Every warning is bad advice. Is a principle I got by. And then it was said that this was somebody let me know. So it was a biblical personnel that is a teaching I got, and it was interesting. Every warning is bad advice. Every encouragement is good advice. This is what it is. This is what it is. So when somebody come and them say that they're warning you, it's bad advice you're going to give me because you're going to give me advice from fear and not from faith. When you tell me, you know what, only I encourage you to, stay strong and stay grounded, you're giving me good advice because you're teaching me from faith. You're teaching me to have faith. You're teaching me to have faith in my higher power to see what I cannot see. But the moment you start warning me, it's bad advice. That is something that I've learned. Every time somebody said I'm going to warn you, I'm going to warn you, only I'm warning you. Bad advice. Every time them say, only I'm encouraging you to be better with things. Only I'm encouraging you to look a bit deeper into this matter. Only I'm encouraging you to move forward this way. Good advice. Amira is not like the bottom feeders. She's hanging around. Delicia is not going to stop until she destroys the relationship. That's what Shayla did. So this is crazy. Stop hanging with those 3 or 4s. Come hang with the real girls, Taya and Chantel. Stop sharing that. That's correct. Say what you want, Tamir, is Wayne's Amber. That's who Wayne really wants. Yes, but the deal with Wayne's Amber is this. What will happen is that what you will have is you will have people getting in them head. That's the deal. But hey, again, let it through.
I'm gonna believe in you. I'm not gonna let anybody get in my head. Okay?
All right, because Delicia, God, dog. Just, hey, man.
Don't even worry about it.
I'm not worried about it. But
I don't even know what her issue is. I feel like maybe she's been hurt or something. You know how that could be.
I think Shawty a little jealous, man, for real.
You think so?
Girl, stop playing crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. So you want to stay here tonight or the house?
Here's what she's asking: if Wayne thinks so, if he thinks so. I know you're not serious. I know you're not serious. I know you're not serious. I just know she's not serious. Like you can't listen to me. These are girls not to be messed with. Thank you very much for the super chat. Is this Lamico? Lamico, thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat. I wanted to put a comment in there. Can you put a comment in there, please? so I can read the comment. Thank you very much for super chat.
Your choice. See, I like that. I like how you stepping into your new life.
Let's try it.
Let me try it. All right. You want to fall asleep on the sofa? You want to sit back and watch something? Cool.
Okay. What you want to watch?
Whatever you want to watch. Let's watch something in the 90s, like Saved by the Bell. Go back to Saved by the Bell or Brady
Okay.
Bunch.
Okay. Let's see.
You know what I'm saying? Martin.
Ooh.
Living Single.
Martin.
Martin?
Yeah. Wait. Living Single. I ain't watched that in a minute.
That's terrible. You know what that just said a while ago? You know what you know what this says? I think Tamir handled herself well, and I also think that all she needs to do is to put the girls in their place immediately. You can't put them in their place. They're girls who are going to go after what they're going after. These girls are ruthless. You saw what happened to Amber. You don't need me, don't need to see it again. I don't need to show me it again to know that this is what they're gonna do. The only place the girls can go into is out of her life, like an ex-wife. You know, I hear men say that before. The only place these girls need to go is out of my life, like an ex-wife. This is what. Notice she wants to watch We Are Living Single, and it's interesting because that's what her mind is at. Her mind is at being single. They're savages. We're living single. We are living a single. Oh, in a 90s type of world. I'm glad I've got mine. Yeah, we remember living single. That O'Neill had to watch with the little antenna on top of the roof.
Yeah, I like living
That's the
single too,
living
but we
thing.
living together. So let's watch something that's combined.
Okay.
You could be Gina, I could be Martin. And you know who Pam just left here.
Oh my God.
Pam.
He's not lying. He is not lying. He is not lying. He's showing you. This was actually a very very good representation of how things is going a lot now for our young girls. Yes, your mind is thinking how to be single. It's not thinking how to be married. It's not thinking how to be in a relationship. It's thinking how to be single. No wonder her mind is because remember, whatever the mind can conceive and bring itself to believe, it can and will achieve. And right now, her mind is thinking of how to be single because that's the first. How do I know? Because that's the first thing that's actually coming out of her mouth. Whatever come out of your thoughts, that's what it is. Wayne has to warn her, and he did say he's told her this before. To which Tamir, he did tell her this. He has told her this. He has used 50 grand to tell her. If Wayne write this right, Tamira might be the first woman to break Wayne's heart. She's going to get him to lower his guard, and if she keeps hanging around Shayla and Delicia, the heartbreak is coming. Well, she just want to watch the show, O'Neill. Nobody, what you want to watch Living Single for? You know, watch Living Single. You want to watch Living Coupled. She needs to watch Living Coupled. She is Pam. No, Pam had a lot of junk in the trunk, but Pam wanted Martin on the down low. On the down low, Pam wanted to give Martin a piece of the pom pom. Pam wanted to give Martin a piece. They didn't show it eventually. She wanted to give Martin a piece of pom pom. That's it. And I really like them together. I hope not. I hope not as well. But she wanted to give a piece of the pom. Let's see. Because she's green. She's as green and as naive as ever. But let's not forget, she thought that what Shayla did was noble. Oh, you're doing that for your family? I can't believe. Yeah, Pam did want the Mary. Pam did, contrary to what it is. Pam wanted a piece of Martin. That's why she hated on him. Hate is also a way, flattery and hate is a way of doing that. Pam wanted to, this to me, Pam wanted to put up the junk in the trunk. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. O'Neill, the premise of comedy was more of the friendship and the relationship. The title was deceptive at best. At best. I know what y'all are saying. Hey, O'Neill is not, listen. All I'm saying is I think she did. I think Pam really wanted. No, let's talk about this. I know y'all watched Martin and no. My belief is that Pam wanted a piece of that. She never got it. And so she hated Martin even more. Either that or there was a reason why, something about Pam. She hated. I always felt Pam wanted the pump. Pam wanted to give up the pump pump. Y'all know this. I don't think so, O'Neill. Pam was loving on Tommy. Yeah, she was doing that. But really and truly, she didn't like the fact that her friend was in a good relationship. Yes, because a lot of these single friends that come around who pose as friends and that don't have an active man or can't have a man being whatever it is are not happy for you. Yes, yes. Bilderberg boy Pam and Martin dated in real life. They dated in real life. Junk in the trunk. Junk in the trunk. I know, junk in the trunk. You know that I want some of that. You ain't gotta giggle. You ain't gotta giggle. What you giggling for? Here you go. Here's a quarter. Go to the phone, pick it up, and call me. Call me. Bilderberg boy, thank you very much for the super chat. You ain't gotta giggle. Yeah, I know I'm a player from the Himalaya. I know that Pam wanted the nice black stallion. Only when some women banter like that with another man, there is an underlining reason. Fierce Capricorn, thank you for being honest. The women are not being honest. Excessive bantering with a man. What do you think? If a man excessively banters with you, what do you think? She could not stand Martin because she liked him. And sometimes women are like that. I've come to realize this because I've had one or two of them in my lifetime who consistently takes a set on me. Till eventually I realize that it is loving to hate. Is either you love me or you love to hate on me because of that. I said your rooms in the house. I said your rooms in the watch your mouth. Without a doubt. so, so it is my premonition that Pam wanted some of the pum. Pam wanted it to give up the pum pum. I think she wanted to give it up. I think Pam wanted to give it up. Honestly, she wanted to give it up. Martin was definitely a good choice. It was a good choice. At the end of the day, men don't want a woman being too aggressive. They want soft and sweet. We do want a soft and sweet woman. That's what we want. A woman who you can talk to. A woman who you can link up with. That's true. No way, we don't want him too soft and too sweet, but we want him soft and sweet. That's just the point. We want him soft and sweet. I honestly do not think men want we don't want pushovers, but we want your soft. We want you feminine. I think that's what Michelle is saying, Nanya. We want you to be feminine. Because a lot of the women get masculine. Them try to see them can go in an argument with you. We don't want to go in an argument with you. We don't want to be arguing with you. We don't want to be going back and forth. That's not true at all. Y'all was taught growing up, oh, he's only doing that because he likes you. No, absolutely not. All right, if y'all say so. Let me see y'all's comments. Let me see what I say. Tamara will be starring in a movie Runaway Bride. It's definitely gonna happen. She will leave him at the altar. Woo, Jocelyn. Jocelyn, what a call. Will Tamara leave Wayne at the altar? Will she leave Wayne at the altar? Sitting in the park, waiting for you. Will she leave him? Yes, I'm sitting right here, waiting for you, my dear, wondering if you'll ever gonna show up. Yes, I'm sitting on the fence. Oh, but Wayne is sitting at the altar, waiting for. Plead the fifth. Somebody's pleading the fifth. God is London, you cannot plead the fifth. You cannot, you're not allowed to plead the fifth. God is London, please. Y'all don't know. You're stand on business, folks. God is London, you got to stand on business. You cannot not stand on business. You cannot not stand on business. You just can't do it. Running straight to D. That's the question now. All of this, so you give a woman all of the world. You see that? Maybe if he turns into a man, she'll always wanted him to be. And you know how men will pretend. And you're thinking when to turn into the man she always wanted to be, or will he just pretend to be the man she wants him to be, and then she will run off with him, just like the Pookies and Ray Ray. Only we can we give this relationship a fair shot? I'm really not ready for the trauma and disappointment the Daltons did. I am trying to give it a good shot, to be very, very fair with you, but these are fair comments. They are very fair comments. How will Tamara react when she finally talks to D? Not quite sure, but that's a good question. I don't know. I'm ready to see exactly how she reacts to that. Like I said, the funny thing is, if I were to say who is in the hot seat for me, it really is Tamir that's in the hot seat. And it's not because I'm a male. Because listen to me. I don't trust Wayne. But for the funny thing is Tamir that has the most things right now. She's the less free. Who would you say is in the hot seat? Who in the hot seat? Wayne or Tamira? I think Tamira is in the hot seat. And I give y'all my take. If y'all gonna say someone is in the hot seat, who in the hot seat? Who in the hot seat? Wayne is love bombing Tamira. We can and we can all see her trying not to fall in love with Wayne due to her big sister trio for Shayla and Delicia. Exactly. Only when she finally talks to D, she will apologize profusely. Chances are Wayne is looking for a wife, but Honeypot has no kids, and Honeypot may want kids. But do Wayne want to start all the way over with Honeypot? That's a good question. That's a good question. In my opinion, I want this storyline to go on because I'm sick of the Amber and Anthony storyline. And you know what, Stephanie? I don't think you're wrong. It's just, can Tamira do it? Can she do it? There are temptations from both sides. Two temptations. I mean, I told you what they were. The biggest things is D and Shayla them. Because this is not over. The funny thing is, like I said before, the funny thing is, Tamir is in the hot seat. Normally deal with it. We ended up being in the hot seat, but listen, we know who Wayne is. There is no mistake about who Wayne is, right? So is either Wayne work or I'm just not work. And if he doesn't work, you wouldn't be surprised. You just wouldn't. You'd have go back to your regular notion of saying, oh, okay, there he goes Wayne again. That's all you're going to say. That is all you're going to say. For some reason, I'm not interested in Wayne and Tamir at all. Why not, Carol? Why don't you like them? Tamira, because she's not listening and will ruin a good thing. She's on the hot seat. That's the funny thing. Tamira. She's not moved on fully from D. See, me can get her from both sides. There's so much argument. He has a 3-year-old. Mm-hmm. Tamira. D told Mike that Wayne was not that type. Was not her type. I agree. I'm done with the A&A show, the Daltons. You're done with the Daltons. She needs to close the chapters with D. Let him know that she has moved on. She doesn't need to do that, Mary. I'm hoping. Wayne, can you please put Shayla and Delicia out of Honeypot? I think that Delicia and Shayla have become staples. They have become girls who are staples. And so what Wayne has done is he's written these two characters that he says, you know what? Anyone that touches these two characters are going to have problems. And Shayla says she had tried change, by the way. O'Neill Tamira needs to come clean with D. There's no reason that she should be so apprehensive. I said the same thing to Fierce Capricorn, but you know the woman the master. Wayne loves kids. I don't think another kid is a deal breaker. It's not. If she wants the next baby, it is what it is. The only way they will outshine the Daltons is if they bring controversy to Wayne and Tamira's skits. That's correct. I would have loved to see Tamira's real friends Latoya and Chantal show up to the condo instead of Shayla and Delicia. We all would love that as well. But for some reason, she's rocking with the 304s. Tamir is totally in the hot seat. Wayne has nothing to lose. He's putting the offer on the table and it will be up on Tamir's trust or ability to move forward from Damien. So, and you know, it's you know what, ladies, it's so disingenuous that Tamir is making it look like her books are clean and her books are not clean. The person who have the cleaner life, the person who is most ready for a relationship is actually Wayne. The funny thing is the man who is the player is the most ready. But you know what? I could be wrong. Let me ask you. Who is the most ready for a relationship? Sometimes you know I make it seem like only is pushing his ideologies on y'all. Wayne or Tamira? There you go. Who is most ready? Can you imagine? To me, the player is most ready for a relationship. Sharon Smith, good night. That's where we are. Yes, that would have to be way better than Shayla and Delicia. It would be. Interestingly, that's why I'm telling y'all now. This is such an interesting storyline because they finally have caught Wayne in a situation where he's ready. He's actually the most ready to date. He's the most ready. The woman literally at this point has someone that she's hiding from. That's what's going on. She's hiding. She hide from the man. Wayne wants to marry Tamira. D is married to the streets. Wayne is winning. Well, let's see. Hey, let's see. Because you know the women, listen, Kasim, women sometimes from the ghetto. Not all women. Ladies don't come up with it. Sometimes women from the ghetto don't know when to hold and when to fold. Them don't know when to quit and walk from street men. They keep up with the street men them until them get pregnant. It's not me, it's what the stats say. Them get pregnant, and then when them get pregnant, and all of the looks gone, and all of them vim and them vigor is gone, then they're trying to look for a husband. And now, your husband now have to go come in to try to take care of other kids. And it's no knock. Me understand. Some relationship not work out. Me not talk about relationships that don't work out. I'm not talking about marriages that don't work out. I'm talking about like this. Where's a street man? You know the man streets him in. You already know that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about you and a man try something, it not work out. Hey, me get it. Y'all tried, it never worked out. Is a man in the streets. That him I do. That's what he does. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. D will be Tamira's downfall. If so, that's what you think, Steph Lee. You see, it's between D or the Shayla people. Them. They're making me not like the skits. ASS, AAS, and S and Delicia annoy me so much. I know, Nanya. I know they do. I think they're just putting some reality though on screen because the truth isn't on Nanya. The truth is there are a lot of women, even in Jamaica. I'm gonna give you this. Let me go personal. There are a lot of girls that I've seen, even from my own. You call it hood, we call it ghetto. My own ghetto that I think have a lot. They had a lot to give, and they allowed themselves to be tricked, to be hoodwinked by a bunch of guys who had no plans for them at all. I see it all the time. That's what it is. It's tough for watching, but more you see it. So maybe y'all can talk to, the young girls and more. Maybe we can let them know that this is actually a thing. It's just, that's what it is. But anyway, let's see. Can't wait till she introduce them to Chantel. That would be something to see. Only I think Tamara will be just fine. She did check Delicia and said that she said that Tamara was thirsty. All right, let's see. Let's see. D will let Tamara go if that's what she wants. Let's see. I'm here to see all of this. Us men just have a thing where when you're about to get married, we will try to break it up. Sometimes. Especially jealous men. Jealous men have a thing where when you're trying to get married, that's when them want to tell you how them did love you. Oh, baby, I had loved you so much, girl. You don't know how much I really loved you. I know right now he's telling you that he wants to marry you, but you don't understand. I've been such a fool. I've been such a dummy. You know what I mean? You went to Immaculate? No, some love Immaculate, Fierce. Listen to me, Fierce Capricorn. Be yourself, because I love Immaculate girls. Just so you know, Fierce Capricorn, I went to Kingston College. I went to Kingston College. That's where I went. There you go. I'm a KC man, a Fortis man. But yes, if you went to Immaculate, that is quite immaculate. Immaculate girls are pretty nice. They've always been lovely, and so let's just leave that there. So don't bring that up. So, yes, that's correct, Terry. That's correct. You can take someone out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of them. So the street life will always pull her back to the men from the streets, and that's exactly what D had said. Look, I'm rooting for her now. I want y'all to know I'm rooting for her now. I'm just looking at where there is the pitfall. I'm rooting for D. I was D once upon a time. I would love D to get out of the streets, to be honest. Bilderberg boy, thank you for the super chat. I would love him to. We have set foot on the campus before. Don't say that. We have. We have set foot on the campus before. No, I know. What is it? Immaculate. What want to go for again? Is it JC? I'm not sure which school it is. But we have set foot on the campus before. Listen, I would love it, to be honest. It would be. It would be. Okay, O'Neill, I'm glad we raised our daughters differently than the girls on the streets. Hopefully, we did good. That's what I'm saying. I just want your daughter to know that she should be looking for marriage from a man. That's one of the things that now is lacking. But Bilderberg boy, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm rooting for Dina, but I'm just still on the streets right now. Hey, I can't say nothing to you. Thing. You gotta work until you get out of the streets. And sometimes the streets come with a certain lifestyle and respect. I understand it. Me get it. You get a whole lot of respect. You know, you get a lot of, it's almost like being the popular kid. The streets is the same thing as being the popular kid in high school. That's what it is. You're the kid that is saying you are the cool kid, but it gets you nowhere. You don't get good grades, and you don't really get anywhere unless you're really a star. Unless you're a star and whatever it is, and even then, sometimes it can backfire. That's the thing with the streets. Not true. You don't always have to be a product of where you come from. Well, I don't think she's saying. I think she was. I know what you're saying, Christopher, because I'm a product of the ghetto as well. But you're saying some people. She's saying some people you can take them out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of them. That's what I think she's saying. Terry, don't make me have issues. There's one college in Jamaica, and that's Kingston College. One college, and that is Kingston College. Two types of men in this world. Two types of men in this world. Those who went to Casey and those who wished they went to Casey. That's it. I'm not going to say anything else. Two types of men. Those who went to Casey and those who wished they went to Casey. There you go. One school. Fourth is scatter, Saturday non protest. The brave may fall, but never yield. Never yield. Damien utilizes what he does in the streets and he helps the community, supports people. Damien has some similarity to Wayne. Both have a very giving heart. And I understand that, but you have to find a way to make it out of the streets. I would say that. Because the truth is that the streets will catch up to you. So yeah, that's just the deal. Look, I'm okay. This is one of those things. Somebody mentioned this a long time ago in the streets, and they said, let's say you are a drug dealer, and let's say you made. I'm gonna give a fair number out there. Let's say you made $100,000. Okay. Then right after making $100,000, you get locked up, but now your sentence is 5 years. That's $100,000 to be spent over 5 years. In other words, all you made was 20 grand. You could have made 20 grand out in the real world and not having to go the street route. And that has never left my head. Unless you're Al Capone or you're somebody else that makes, or Pablo Escobar, where you're making millions of dollars. It really isn't worth it. And those come a dime a dozen. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Thank you for the super chat, Antoinette. Antoinette says Tamara needed to have the real friends around. Can't wait to see if Tamara or when she will let Wayne meet her dad. Do y'all think it'll get to that point? Well, that's interesting. Maybe, I guess. And see that with some says, oh yes, I agree, O'Neill. Damien has been hurt a few times in the skits. Yeah, at time no forgetting the thing them. You know what I mean? Will Tamara. That's okay. It is long. Will Tamara let them meet her father? What's y'all's take? It should be a mini live, guys. So give me an answer. You just remind me. Say assume bedtime. I choose bad boy love over money, power, and controlling. But who tell us that every man with money up is controlling? Who tell you that? It's a facade. Most of the population don't have a bunch of money, and most of the population is not bad. So that the statement don't work. Most of the population does not have a whole heap of money, and a lot of the population is not bad, meaning them are bad boys. That's gunslinging. So there are plenty of men for women to choose from. Y'all are making it seem like so have good man out there. After good man a shot. The men them out there. Anyways, I have gotten tired. Guys, it's time for our bed. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. I'm not gonna make it longer because it's a mini live. Have a wonderful night. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon. Bye bye.